Welcome to the Tao of Women, where feminine wisdom, Qigong, and the Tao Te Ching merge. The Tao Te Ching is loved by millions of people all over the world for centuries. And yet, very few people have embodied the practice as a Qigong practice. There are many beautiful variations and translations of this work, and it is a phenomenal work in all of its variations. And one such variation that fills me with so much joy that I want to share with you is the Tao of Women. And just like the authors Pamela K. Metz and Jacqueline L. Tobin, just like those two wise women knew, I know this too, and so do you. When we can enter into our own internal wisdom and we can settle and become silent and still. And in that space, we can hear our inner wisdom, the wisdom of creation, and the wisdom of those who have gone before. And women have been silenced for far too long. This beautiful work, this translation of Lao Tzu, the wise old child, this translation of Lao Tzu's work is on its own is beautiful. And within this text, there is something else that is so special, and it is a hidden script of women in ancient China. Often they were not allowed to read and write. And so women would hide their communication into the stitchings of fabrics. And it was recently that they discovered this language called Nushu. And to learn more about it, you'll get the book and they'll share it. But this hidden language, even though it existed in ancient China, still in modern day times, women are still being silenced. And even though we're being silenced, we're still finding ways to communicate. In modern day times, there, even in 2025, there are women that are not allowed to go to school to train. I am a midwife. I have attended hundreds of births, so I care so deeply about midwifery and training of midwives. And there are places in this world where women are not allowed to train to be midwives, nurses, or doctors. And even closer to home, we are being silenced. And I feel so called to share this beautiful work with you that is filled with such compassion, gentle, feminine wisdom that speaks with an eternal voice through time. And how I'm going to share this with you is to join me and a community. And each week we will read a passage and then we will embody the passage with a Qigong movement. We'll practice a simple yet applicable Qigong movement to imprint the wisdom into our bodies. You can join each week live on Zoom and practice with me in real time as a community. And I'll be streaming this onto YouTube and onto Facebook. And in our time together in our live session, we're going to create a very cohered, resonant field. And so in that session, we will not be discussing or exploring the verse through conversation. The time for that is you're invited to meet me at the well on the next new moon. And in every new moon, we'll have an opportunity to discuss this beautiful work and then to enter into ceremonial space and practice a Qigong form for the new moon to harmonize our heart field and our womb space so that we can live as vessels of wise women who follow the Tao. I hope to see you there.